Ernest Hemingway was an American novelist and journalist. He was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature, and many of his novels are considered American literary classics. Ernest Hemingway was born in 1899 in Oak Park, Illinois. He began his career as a writer in a newspaper office in Kansas City at the age of 17. After the United States entered the First World War, Hemingway signed on to become an ambulance driver in Italy. Hemingway was wounded while serving at the front and was decorated by the Italian government. After his return to the United States, he became a reporter for Canadian and American newspapers, and was soon sent back to Europe to cover such events as the Greek Revolution. During the 1920s, Hemingway became a member of a group of expatriate Americans in Paris. Hemingway met such writers as Gertrude Stein, James Joyce, and Ezra Pound, as well as painters Pablo Picasso and Joan Miro. It was during this time that Hemingway published The Sun Also Rises, which was well received, and would later become an iconic modernist novel. The Sun Also Rises influenced countless crime and pulp fiction novels. Equally successful was A Farewell to Arms, inspired by an affair with Agnes von Kurowski. It was the study of an American ambulance officer's disillusionment in the war, and his role as a deserter. Hemingway used his experiences as a reporter during the Civil War in Spain as the background for his most ambitious novel, For Whom the Bell Tolls. He wrote the novel in Cuba, Key West, and Idaho. It was nominated for a Pulitzer Prize, and is regarded as a literary triumph. The Old Man and the Sea was published in 1952. It is the story of an old fisherman's journey, his long and lonely struggle with a fish and the sea, and his victory in defeat. In 1954 he received the Nobel Prize in Literature for this work. Hemingway was a great sportsman, and liked to portray soldiers, hunters, and bullfighters. His straightforward prose and his predilection for understatement are particularly effective in his short stories. Hemingway suffered from alcoholism and mental illness. After being released from hospitalization in Minnesota in 1961, Hemingway took his own life. His style became a trademark that defined the post-World War I generation, and the legacy Hemingway left behind will no doubt endure in American literature for generations to come.